I turn it the out. I'm about to eat you up. And it's well. I feel so embarrassed.
No.
I'm literally known for my looks. I'm known to be opulent.
Miss Joella, she thinks that she's one of the premier LA girls. If that's the best of LA, I'm not coming back.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, season 17, episode 3. And I am enjoying this season so much because I feel like the queens aren't afraid to throw some shade. We already know how some of the girls want to be so PC, like, you're my sister, I love you, girl. Like, girl, if she's busted, she's a chop, then that's just what it is. Call it out. Honestly. But y'all, let's get into the mess. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
So, of last week's Untucked, I really want to just talk about, you know, lingerie and Miss Joella, because the girls was like, oh, you know, does anybody not like anybody's performances? We're grown, we're big girls. So, you know, lingerie basically said that, and Joella was like, yeah, girl, I thought that, you know, you were going to give more than you did. I 100% agree. I feel like her assessment in this moment made sense. Like, Lana, she's a cute girl, you know. I just thought it was very much one note. She had moments with the, you know, the dip and, you know, the split kick. It was very cute, but she didn't give what I thought she was gonna give. And I think she's very much fallen in my ranking. So far, seeing her package, we haven't seen the full package so far, but from what I'm seeing, it's cute. It gives very much that she started drag about 2 years ago. Yeah. But so you already know that, you know, her Mona Lisa and Miss Joella, they really had no beef, but you know, Joella did say that Hermona should go home. So all the girls have been on Hermona because they're upset that, you know, she's still in the game. Like there's another bitch in this game. Like, what is going on? This is so irritating. We need a girl gone. And, you know, the pork chop, she's still there. Who is she? Okay. So as everybody's trying to do that, you know, everybody's talking about their rated queen. And they're just like, oh, well, how you guys rate? And then, like they said, like I said, it's like y'all were over here giving me my 10s, but then y'all want to rank me low. Y'all trying to be strategic, but it is what it is, right? So Joella was talking, and Hermona was talking about her rated queen. She said, "Look, I feel like I rated fair. It was what it was." Hermona was like, "Okay, well, did you rate it while holding up that busted wig?"
Rated queen, I was fair.
Did you have to hold your wig up and rate a queen too, or was it like attached?
She was like, "Girl, busted. Doesn't tell me that's busted. Like, look at that mug." And then they just start exchanging back and forth. I'm just like, okay, Hermona.
With your tag sticking out because it's off the rack, I get it.
Oh, you talking about my drag? That's kind of crazy. Fix your mug.
Okay. So, you know, this new week, it is a design challenge. I feel like the girls hate the design challenge, especially to be like the first elimination challenge. Ooh, the stakes are high. But I feel like to the Michelle's and TS's critiques, I mean, this is 17th season. This is like year 17. At some point, I feel like we should at least just take like a course. Just nothing too crazy. Just like, okay, well, how do you use a sewing machine? Okay, this is how you do the thread. Oh, this is how you run, you know, something. I'm just saying. But, you know, RuPaul comes in and saw all the girls. They're like, oh my God, RuPaul, what's going on? You look so cute. You know, they're just, you know. So RuPaul was like, girl, I have the results of the rated queen. Yeah. So he leaves that for the girls. Like, you know, this is a design challenge. We're over here doing a Monopoly thing. Monopulence. So the root of this is opulence, but based off of Monopoly. Cute. So we see all the queens that get selected to. So, you know, they win money. It was cute. They were trying to take each other's money, backstab, treachery. Because, you know, who got Park Place? Was it Miss Lana Gervais? She got Park Place. Or she got Park Place or Boardwalk. One of those two. You know, those the coveted spots. The coveted spots playing Monopoly. Oh, the girls used to be sick playing Monopoly. Be ready to fight. Okay. But Miss Crystal Envy stole the spot. She's like, oh, I want to steal yours. You're $400. Give me your money. So Lana lost a spot, so she had to get another car. She got another car at the end, and she was able to take half of somebody's money. Obviously, she won't get her lip back from Crystal Envy because, girl, what are you doing? So, based off the colors that they have to use the, fabrics that they have to use to make their garments. Cool. Everything is going well. There's a couple of people that seem like they're struggling. On Your Nerve is struggling. Lucky Stars is struggling. Joella is struggling. So it really was leaning that way. You have some girls that are very much, they're seamstress. You have Artietti, Hermona Lisa, Jewel Sparkles. So these girls make their shit. They do their big ones. So Jules and Miss On Your Nerve. So Jules has some beads, right? She's already she's doing ruching her dress. First of all, even though for me, I've ranked all the girls, but even though for me, I didn't rank her, so super high, I give Jewel Sparkles her 10s for the ruching because, girl, I know that took a minute, right? But they start, she was like, yeah, girl, can I use some, these beads and stuff? She's like, oh, yeah, girl, you use beads, you good. She was like, okay, cool, thank you, girl. But then she said, this stuff right here, I'm still using that. She was like, oh, well, can I borrow some? She was like, nah, girl, I'm using that, girl. We come back into the work in the next day. It's the final day. They're touching up the looks, getting ready to go on the runway. So they have a little back and forth because I guess On Your Nerve used some of the beads. And Anya is just like, and mind you, they are 3 seats away.
Helped Anya a lot. She would ask me for advice all day, and I would hear her and Arietti talking about, she didn't even ask me. How much about me?
But she's just like, yeah, I was over here using the beads, and a girl wanted to use the beads. She didn't even ask me. She asked me about using the beads, and I said no. So I don't see what the tea is. Like, what's going on? So Anya was like, okay, girl, you sitting right next to me, speaking out loud. So instead of speaking out loud, speak to me. So Anya was like, okay, I did use it, but you're acting like you were using all of it.
Well, sister, I'm really sorry that it felt that way. I should have asked for permission, you know what I mean? But you did ask, and I said no.
She was like, okay, but I told you I was using it, so why did you take it? Like, I already said that, I claimed that, but you still took it anyway. It's disrespectful. And Anya was like, okay, but we're supposed to be sharing. She's like, this is a game, and it's not that we're supposed to be sharing. I took it, and I needed it. And Anya Nerves was like, okay, well, girl, I took it, because I needed it. Now what?
We used Velvet, and we shared it. We agreed.
Right,
I'm going to give you half of my stuff.
So what's the big deal?
At the end of the day, we're told to go up and grab what we need, and I grabbed what I needed.
So Jules, she was like, okay. She's like, okay, girl, have your moment because you would not be having too many of them. I said, oh. Sometimes karma comes real fast. So it's time for the runway, and we see what the girls give. And I just feel like coming out first, you really should come out swinging. But Lucky Stars.
I see you sweat, put your whole kitty in it. You say you want.
I felt so bad because we know that this is not her, usual thing. But for me, I feel like what she should have done was, if the dress, it ain't the worst thing I've seen on the runway, but it was the whole package. Her face busted, wig thin. Like, I just felt bad for her because she could have really did some artsy face, and that probably would have saved it for me. I feel like she could have, I don't know, there's so many different things she could have done. But I think she wanted to go for a risk and try something new, and it just didn't pay off for me. And I feel bad for her for that because I'm just like, dang, girl. Next we see Hermona Lisa. And Hermona, I would say she looked stunning. Her body looked stunning. Her proportions were amazing. I think she looked amazing. The orange on her fits her very well, just especially with her skin tone. So I mean, she looked stunning. I love the bottom of the dress. Shout out to her. She ate it up. Ate it up. Next, it was Lexi Love.
You say you want to win it? I want to see you.
And with Lexi, I feel like her face eats every time. But from the judge's critique, we talk about opulence. For me with Lexi, I was like, this gives very much, club kid, club dress. I feel like what saved it was, the train that she threw. That was a real, cute moment. So that really saved it for her. But it didn't give any type of opulence at all. I'm gonna go with Artietti. And when I say this gave opulence, this gave everything. It gave me everything I needed. It looks tea. This is one of the best of the night, obviously. It's Susie too. And I feel like Susie looked really good. Her body was so nice. I said, oh my God, her body she got body. Like the dress hugged her body so well. The only thing for me is the eyeshadow. I think this is the third time I see the same eyeshadow and this like little lip. It's like her signature lip. I personally don't like it, but I feel like everything else saved it for her, from, you know, the horns and the dress. Stunning. Lana Jure. She came out, I thought she looks very cute, you know, very demure, very petite. But same thing, it's not really giving opulence. I would like a pencil skirt length, like, you know, very much you have to like walking like how Jewel Sparkle walked. This very that would have probably gave a little bit more opulence. But when I think of opulence, I think of like grand, just regal, very rich, right? That's what I think about opulence. Yeah. Don't survive when I keep up with me, girl, get me. Corey King. And this was a cute dress. It wasn't a bad dress at all. But when you have cute next to gorgeous, gorgeous is gonna devour cute. Same thing with, like I said, with Lexi and Lana. This was just a very, you know, it's a cute dress, but it's not giving opulence. And like they said, it did give very much, you know, Big Bird. Honestly, girl. Next was Acacia for God. And Acacia came out, and I think Acacia, one of the first times I think she looks stunning on the runway. She loves the blush, but her body, I love the ruffles and the layers of it. It was great. I just didn't really need the nipples. I think that was kind of like it for me. It brought her down in the ranking because I'm just like, it gets very much trashy, not opulence. Lydia B. Collins. For me, I hated this. It just looked like she put on a bed sheet and like cut it some stuff. And I think the thing that I liked the most was the hat. But for me, why she would be in the bottom would be the performance and execution of the runway. The way she came out was, I'm like, girl, why are we rushing? Like, girl was about to run off the stage. Like, we didn't even see her face. It wasn't even like in a reveal type of way. I felt like she wasn't confident in the look. It would have been in the bottom 3 for me, definitely. Sorry. Joella. And I mean, like they said in the workroom, girl, you're wearing a corset leotard. Like, you're wearing a leotard. She's like, you know, girl, I look stunning. I look beat. I'm that bitch. Yes. I'm like, girl, you look blah.
I turn it the out.
Like, it was not given. Bottom 3. On Your Nerve. On Your Nerve came out and gave exactly what needed to be gave, which was opulence. And she made the girls mad, but she gave exactly what needed to be gave. Opulence. She came out, she performed it. The garment was executed beautifully. So I loved everything about this. And Jewel Sparkle came out. I like the fact that, like I said, the time that she put into it was great. Her hair was stunning. Her face was stunning. I felt like the cones on her titties, it wasn't necessary, but I get it. You know, obviously she ain't got a breastplate, so it was what it was. But I think the girl looks stunning. Her face eats fish and feminine. Sam Star. Sam, I think, like they said, her coming out when she first came out and looked dead at the camera, girl was eating the girls. I can say it every week. Her face is so nice. Everything about this was cute. Very, very much, you know, real Southern Jezebel. Last but not least, Gone with the Wind, Miss Crystal Envy. It was real, you know, sultry, real, you know, debonair. Like, I love this. I love a good hooded. You know how Dorit did on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on the reunion, had the little hood. I love a hood. So cute, so cute. But yeah,
that was the tea.
The girls, you know, they get their critiques, and we found out that the tops and the bottoms were Lucky Stars, Joella, Corey King, Artie Eddie, Star, and On Your Nerve. They were in the top, so everybody else went back stage. I'm about to skip this up real quick. So the girls were going backstage over here cutting up because we found out who's in the top and who's in the bottom. And Joella is over here just in her feels. She told Lucky Star, she said, "Lucky, I love you, girl, but I see myself here and you're gonna have to go home." I said,
Girl, what?
what? Joella has this delusional confidence that we need in a drag queen, but also, girl, she said, "I feel so bad because I am a icon, a local icon in my drag scene, and in LA, I'm just a premier girl. Like, you know, I give opulence."
I feel so embarrassed.
How?
Because in LA, I'm literally known for my looks.
And I'm just like, okay, but you did it here. And if this is what you, girl, this is what people give back in my hometown in Greenville, North Carolina. Like, girl, busted boots. No shade. Y'all look like, no shade to Joella. I love the fact that she's a confident ass bitch. Like, she is, you cannot take that away from her. The girl is delusional as fuck.
Someone that's considered like an icon in local drag comes on the show, and then they disappoint their community.
But you looked a hot ass mess. So you predicted it. You spoke it into existence. You said, you know, oh, if I sing against her, she da da da.
Well, girl, here you go. Prove it.
She thinks that she's one of the premier LA girls. And honey, if that's the best of LA, I'm not coming back.
So the girls were sick that On Your Nerve was in the top. So, you know, Crystal basically turned around and let On Your Nerves know. She was like, "Girl, you know, I think you're sickening. I love you, queen, but I don't think you should be in the top."
To be honest with you, I'm a little gagged you're in the top. Really? Yeah. I think your accessories and how you presented it are what got you there.
Of course.
But I will say,
Like, what you have on is not better than what I have on and what I created. I didn't like the fact that she was like, "Oh, I put so much time and craftsmanship into my work." I'm like, bitch, every other bitch here did. But, you know, I'm like, I hold you, Crystal did look stunning. But like I said before, you could look stunning on the runway, but if you don't bring it, it is what it is. I thought On Your Nerves looked stunning, looked amazing. And she was just like, "Well, you know, girl, I'm not trying to, you know, say anything bad about you."
like, I'm taking you out of the garment. If that was on a rack, I would throw it in the trash.
Right. Okay. I think you guys missed the the opulent idea of looking rich. What?
Girl, no, I'm having my moment. Meaning, girl, I got you bitches pressed. Okay.
Obviously the lip sync was between Joella and Lucky Stars, and unfortunately, Lucky, you looked a hot ass mess from start to finish of this lip sync. And I don't mean to be rude about it because I am a huge fan of Lucky Stars. I think her drag, like I said, it's like same with Nina Manina, and I love Nina. And I think it is so underrepresented, and I'm so sad that she has to be the first girl to go home. But you threw your shoes off, you took your dress off, your thong was hanging out, it was raunchy. It wasn't the best representation I feel like you could have gave, and I wish that you, when you pull that lever, you would have got a second chance. You deserve the second chance, honestly.
You know what? This is too much.
But unfortunately, you're home. Blame RuPaul, don't blame me. But at the end of the episode, I'm just going to give my ranking of where I see all the girls. And here's my ranking. Here's my rated queen. Artie Eddie was my winner. And unfortunately, you know, Lucky Stars was at the bottom. Yeah. But y'all, what do you guys think? Put down in the comments and let me know. I will talk to you guys later in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy.
That was the tea.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around. Cause I